Yo, long time no see. We're back trying out a little bit of Skate. It's actually been quite a while since I last played Skate. BMX Streets has been giving me everything I need right now. Despite all its jank, it feels really solid. Skate, well, I think everybody knows what's going on with Skate, but this new autumn update, I figured I'd just give it a quick go, see what it feels like, see if it will get me back into the game. I doubt it, but it's worth a look anyway. So for those who don't know, this time around, this seasonal event is basically 3 different versions of the same park. It's only in one spot in the map, so unlike the Halloween one, which was 3 different parks, this is all in one spot, and it's like a rotation that goes over the 3 maps. It's a 2-week event, and you have the chance to earn wooden nickels. So apparently the chocolate coins, whatever they are, they're rotting behind the back of the supermarket. We're now onto wooden nickels. Apparently we get a free t-shirt, or something. Great. So I guess we are obliged to go into the store to see what's going on, and for the wildly ridiculous price of 2,450, whatever that is, the paid thing, you get a giant shoe. So that's quite nice. That's $20-ish, I would say. That's about the price of Silksong, isn't it? Honestly, I'd maybe see this as a kind of outfit of shame, because everybody would know that you've spent that amount of money on this. The other stuff is more reasonably priced, but I'm saying that it's reasonably priced to pay like $5 for a pair of shoes in a game. Like, maybe that's deliberately made big to make you think, oh, this isn't much at all, that's really cheap, when in reality it's not worth it. You got this bunny thing, which is also kind of a crazy price, but at least it has lots of items in it. Now this has, what, 9 things? Compared to that shoe, which is a shoe. You can also pay $950 for this Maple Harvest special setup, I guess. Like, it looks okay, but I'd rather be able to earn it via other means, but then again, this game wouldn't be able to continue if it was just handing stuff away for free, I guess. Okay, here's the main thing that may be of interest to people. We've got a red-ish hat, burgundy. That's actually not a bad colour, because you don't really see that anywhere else. T-shirts, stickers, and all this stuff nobody really cares about. So I suppose it's maybe these first 4 things which you can actually earn in-game without paying any money. And you've also got the Maple Harvest weekly events, which is what you get your coins from. It's worth noting there's no actual Maple events or challenges over on this side, so you can't earn them that way. You've got to do the event tasks or whatever they're called. Also, yeah, my aim is not to be overly negative about the game. It's just more straight up how I feel logging into the game for the first time in a while. I want it to succeed, but there's a lot of things going against it, to be honest. Also, this is an important thing that I wanted to ask everybody. How interested are you, that's the people that often watch my channel, in Skate content? I don't really know what my position is on it. Like, I can play it and have fun with like the core physics and everything, but at the same time, I'm not entirely sure if people want to see it or not. So kind of count this as a poll. Let me know in the comments if you actually want me to play this or not, and then I can get a feel for where everybody's at when it comes to this game. It doesn't usually do as well as BMX Streets. That's kind of an obvious, because I'm mostly a BMX gaming channel. But yeah, let me know. Great. I'll be honest, I'm not mad about the theme. I do like autumn, it's my favourite season, especially when you live in Japan, because summer is hell on earth, and when autumn comes around you're finally out of the hell zone when it comes to humidity and all the other stuff. So this is always like a welcome vibe for me. I just wish it would be a bit more consistent throughout the whole map, but that would, I guess, mean redoing the assets for everything, which I don't think they really have the desire to do much of right now. Yeah, just having a sort of general look around the map, this is very simple. Like, each corner is essentially the same thing. You got like a quarter, some closed room for whatever reason. Sometimes with a pie on top, sometimes with nothing on top. And both sides look like this. This is a extremely basic looking setup. You'd think they put a little bit more effort in. Like, there's mod mappers that would do far more in a short amount of time than this. So I guess most of it actually stems from this construction that's on the roof. There's not really a lot else around here that's all that exciting looking. Let's check what's over on this side. Okay, we've got a few ramps and things. But still, it is very basic Creator Park style affair. Yeah, I'll be honest. I've started filming this video. I'm feeling completely uninspired right now. Which is never a good sign. Especially for somebody like me, because I'm the type of person that's like, give me the weakest, most basic map, and I'll spend a video trying to do interesting stuff on it. But this is doing kind of nothing for me right now. So my original question was, do you want to see me play skate content? I think I might be able to answer that question myself. I don't know if I want to make any, at least for the time being. We'll see what Season 2 does, because that has some promise of something happening. Okay, that was a mess. Until then, I'm not sure if there's really much there to keep me invested. And at the same time, like, keep people invested in watching me play it as well. I suppose it could be argued that the devs saying that they're aware of the issues and they're going to change things up, that was probably announced and figured out before this all got put in place. Usually they'd have all this stuff ready a fair bit in advance. So maybe they're expecting a better response to a lot of this stuff. And this was still there, so they just got to run with it. I'd be curious to see what seasonal events in the future look like. If they still maintain this trend, then it's going to be a bit of a disappointment, I think. Hopefully they learn from the feedback of the community. Actually put some work in. Because otherwise this game is going to die on its arse pretty quick. In fact, I was a little bit curious, so I went to SteamDB to see what the player count is looking like at the minute. And given that this update's been out for like, what, half a day? It seems to have had very little impact on the number of people playing right now. I suppose it's not fully updated, but the 24-hour peak is 10,000 people. Go to the max. The original peak was 134,000. So more than, or less than 10% of the player base is still around at the minute. Just because I'm curious, the scale is going to be completely different, obviously, because it's a fairly niche game, but BMX Streets is actually fairly consistent for the last month. Compared to the peak, the original launch, even then though, it was only 1,502 people. Compared to now where it's 500, so it's only gone down by a third over the whole time. I'm surprised it's actually maintained that much. I was wondering how the hell you get to that like main thing at the top. I guess you just have to jump off this building to get to it. Honestly, now that I'm so used to MASH implementing the drone in BMX Streets, I just wish that was kind of in everything. Or just like maybe an even more basic move your marker around, load in, something very simple. It doesn't even have to be a drone. So I guess that's the idea. I suppose there's one thing you can do. Land right onto that. I don't even know why it's there, it just gets in the way. Just think about it, there's a ramp that leads to this, but if you've got enough speed to get from there to this, you end up falling directly onto that. I suppose the idea is you're supposed to just bounce off it. I guess. You have this huge run up. You don't even make it. So what was the design choice here? Why was this so long? This big blank in between. To get to this. I I'm curious who makes these. Like, no. What? Jesus. Okay, this is a disaster. My video, I mean, not the game. Well, I guess the game is a bit of a disaster. But we already knew that. That's nothing new. So yeah, like, I don't even know what to say, really. Probably shouldn't have even bothered doing a video on it. I don't want to hate on this game. Like, I can see the merits in some of what it does. It's just, I think, just have to wait long term and hope that something comes out of all this. It's a bit like, well, I suppose it is an early access game. It's one of those ones where you want to just wait until it's actually done and then judge from there, so you don't get an incomplete experience. I just don't really imagine that it's going to be any more than this. It's going to be cosmetics. That's how they make the money. Everything's going to be based on doing challenges to get more cosmetics. Because cosmetics are everything. For better or for worse. It's kind of like an unfortunate set of circumstances for the skate community right now. We're going to have to go back to Session. Which is a solid game, always has been. It's just, it's had its time for quite a while. And people want something new. And this isn't giving it. So let's hope some of those newer skate sims that are in development start to see the light of day within the next year or so. I don't actually know what the timeline is for any of that stuff. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later. And yeah, I don't want to drag this video out too long, so I think we'll just leave it there. Let me know if you're interested in me sessioning like all the interesting stuff, which is in the city, rather than this stuff. Yeah, I'll be back with a lot more BMX Street stuff. I've got a bunch of stuff filmed already. I'm going to do a tips and tricks video, a lot of that stuff. That's where all the fun is. So I'll see you in those.